Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Of course, you know, this is our weekly Sunday shenanigans. Get ready with me. Yes, once again, my hair is back in these rollers. And they'll probably won't be like this next week. My bundles came in, so I'll be picking those up today. That hard beauty blender, I don't want that. I'll be picking that up today. Hold on, let me see. Almost pushed this out of my face. Okay, let's see. It's better. Like, nope. Sure, why not? So I'll be picking that up today, and I'll do an unboxing video this evening with you guys. And then probably get them installed on Saturday. So you'll probably see me in the same hair like one more day. Like the day I do Chasing Atlanta, I'll probably still have his hair in, and then for next Sunday's Get Ready With Me, I will have different hair. Which I can't wait, because these bundles vex my spirit, if you can't tell. Okay, so we're gonna put this primer on. Really? The shenanigans have been real light this week. Nicki Minaj pushed her album back again, which is par for the course. I don't know why people are freaking out about this. This is just what they do. Like, I ain't never, well, maybe Drake's was the only one who said my album is coming out in June, and it came out in June. I don't know if he gave us a specific date in June and then pushed it back, but I just remember hearing it saying it's coming out in June, and then lo and behold, June came and the record came out. But yeah, that's a normal process. The first date is usually never correct about when an album comes out, because it takes time for clearances and all that good stuff, and they give you an estimate. I'm sorry, I got something in my eye. Okay. My makeup routine, once I don't have any new products today, so it'll be the same as it was last week. I'm about to wash my hands because I got stuff under my fingernails and I don't like that. So I really won't be going over what I'm using. Maybe. Probably. I will. Of course, this is the Too Faced foundation in Butter Pecan. So yeah, what got me is that she went on to her Twitter, I think it was, to poll her crazy fans, should she push the album back or not, because she needs to get clearances for one of her albums. There's a sample from Tracy Chapman, and they're trying to get that cleared, so the record will be, I guess, whole the way she wants it to be. She put a poll up, and everybody was like, some people were like, no, just wait and, you know, get the clearances that you need for your record, so the complete body of work will be just like you want it to be. Other people was like, forget that, just put the record out. We want the music, we want the music. You know, you can always release a deluxe album at a later date with the music on it. Yeah. I'm trying something new, like patting the makeup in. Because normally I would just rub, but Apparently that's not how you're supposed to do it. You're supposed to pat. So I'm patting for my life, Jesus. Running from my life. Okay, let's not do that. Trying to build this up a little more. Now we'll see. As for Nicki Minaj, of course, one of her fans went to, because Tracy Chapman doesn't have an online presence like that. She's not in the media spotlight. She hasn't put out any music in a while. She's retired. She's not trying to argue with you niggas. She's living her best life. And so, I'm sure there's a way for the record company to get, please, I'm sorry, all I have on is a bra. Y'all gonna have to take it because this dress is white. I'm not wearing my dress while I put on all this makeup. And I'm gonna have to put like a towel or something under my face once it's done. Now, nobody said to me, nobody watched this and dropped down in my comments and been like, girl, you're not doing this right, so I'm gonna continue to do what I've been doing, because clearly I don't ever contour my nose because I like my nose, so get this bell pepper. Okay. So yeah, they trying to, I'm sure there's a way for, like, they'll get a detective or somebody to get to Miss Chapman and get what they need. She doesn't need no fans in her, slide into her DMs on the Instagram that she probably doesn't check. It's probably a fan page run by a fan or the record company talking about trying to threaten her into releasing clearance for this song, which someone actually did. I don't know why they thought that was appropriate, but it's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. But what do I know? So yeah, y'all just waiting with bated breath. I say y'all because I've yet to listen to a Nicki Minaj album all the way through. I'm not a Nicki Minaj fan. It's just not my type of music and aesthetic. She has several bops that I will bop and twerk to, but as for listening to a whole album back and forth and standing for her and all that good stuff, I'm just not gonna do that. She's just not my type of artist, and she doesn't have to be. There's one. Where's the other? Father God. Okay. Well, I'll get that to that part when I get to my eyelashes. Just every single time I'm gonna bake under my arms, of course, with my beauty bakery. Better not bitter setting powder, flour setting powder. Set it under there, and I'm gonna leave it, of course, to do my eye makeup. So if there's any fallout, and I don't know if I haven't decided between purple and green today, but I'll figure it out as we go along. Okay, well, all right. The other thing that I wanted to touch upon real quick is I'm not gonna contour today. I don't want to. What's this child's name? Y'all see my brushes? Ooh, I'm fancy. What's this baby's name? What is the baby's name? Jesus. Let me do my brows next. Okay, so in these YouTube street news, so apparently there's a big brouhaha with Unwind with Tasha K and DJ Star, I believe his name is, who seems to be very unpleasant. Now, I've heard of Wait, I know DJ Star is that for a short time he replaced Joe Budden on Complex Everyday Struggle. And I don't think that lasted very long. And then they replaced him with Wayno, who I really like. He seems really genuine. He seems like a genuine, nice guy. And he seems like a happy medium in between Joe Budden and Star. Joe Budden, who tolerated academics, and Star, who couldn't seem to stand in him and anything he stood for. So Wayno seems to be like a happy medium. He doesn't hate academics, but they not best friends either. And he will get them together if he has to. I'm sorry, y'all. I had to look in the mirror for this. But like I was saying, DJ Star. Okay, so Unwind with Tasha K is, she's on YouTube. And she does like investigative journalism. And she brings you all of the news. And she reaches out to, she's a tea, I call them tea channels, where they just serve tea. And she was doing a story on R. Kelly and Charlamagne the God. I don't know how Star got into this whole situation. But Star, Star did an interview with the young lady who is accusing Charlamagne. All right. So Tasha K, I guess, was maybe, she was dissatisfied with the interview that was given between Star and the young lady. And, you know, I guess she wanted to do it and she was upset that he got to do it. So she proceeded to go completely left. And she done cussed Star out. And she called him a pedophile on her channel the night that she went left. And decided that this is what she wanted to do. I'm going to use the Perfect Blend Profusion palette today in a variety of different purples, because it's a purple kind of day. I'm going to be all purpleated. Okay. And it actually is dummy proof. It tells you where to put the shadows. So I'm going to start, of course, with the top with the lightest shade. So she apparently, DJ Star, got into some type of beef with DJ Envy. And in his infinite wisdom, he decided it would be appropriate, because he was angry, I guess, at the time, to tell DJ Envy that he was going to R. Kelly his 4-year-old daughter. Why do you think that's appropriate? Like, I don't give a fuck. Excuse my language. It's Sunday, Jesus. I don't give a darn. This pretty purple color in my crease, and then this sparkly purple on top, and we're gonna be done. And we're gonna take it on back to the house. My crease. Okay. So, in all of your infinite wisdom, you thought it would be appropriate, that was an appropriate statement. Why do you think that's okay, though? That is a horrible thing to say to somebody, especially about it's one thing if you have an issue with that child's daddy. And I can understand, because DJ Envy be a bitch sometimes, and you know, and I understand how he could do or say something that'll take you to a level 75. That is not my that's not my issue. What the 4-year-old baby got to do with it? And why would you think that would be an appropriate thing to say about somebody's child? That's a good way to get your behind whooped. And if DJ Envy decided in his infinite wisdom to go to the police and play this clip of you saying that you're going to R. Kelly his child and take a charge out on you for communicating threats to a minor, then what? Riddle me that, Batman. I don't care, man, how mad you are. Then what? You gonna do something to somebody's child? That don't even... But once again... I wasn't expecting all that. Kick back, Jesus. Put this purple... Dark purple sparkly on the center. Oh, that's pretty. Okay. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna add some eyeliner. I'm gonna try and find some lashes. And that's what we're gonna do. What color did I do? I did blue last week. Okay. Pretty. And I'm gonna blend it all together at the top too. I'm gonna take my fluffy brush back and wherever it went to. Jesus, I don't know. But anyway, and so after Tasha goes on her live and repeatedly calls him a pedophile for his statements about this man's daughter, he sends her a cease and desist from his attorney. I guess his attorney contacted her, and he himself contacted her and said, oh no, then snatched her video down and was like, oh no, sis, that's not what we doing. Because of course there were no actual charges. Where he actually did anything to a child. So calling him a pedophile is inaccurate for what he actually did. I'm taking like this dark burgundy color along my waterline. And I'm gonna smoke that out. Okay. Well, this is going way faster than I thought. Oh no, it's been 20 minutes. Jeez, what do I know? I hope I'm not boring y'all. So, Tasha K. Then, once she went online and she said that they sent her a cease and desist, and there's like, no ma'am, no ma'am, no ham. You can't. I'm looking for my setting powder to set the rest of my face. And I'm done baking, so I'm done. Okay, can you tell there's 7,000 things in here? So they sent her a cease and desist, and rightfully so. And they was like, no, sis, you can't just throw that up on people. You can't just throw that pedophile tag up on people. That's not how. We're blending. No shiny noses. It's gonna be shiny anyway once I get to church. So it is what it is. So, I guess people like me who report on shenanigans and foolishness were getting in contact with her. I'm just gonna do a little basic eyeliner and keep pushing. We're getting in contact with Tasha. Trying to talk to her about the story. And I guess she wasn't used to being the subject of, in the center of the storm, with all of the shenanigans and foolishness. Normally she's on the side, she's sideline reporting. She's never actually in the eye of the storm. She's asleep. Hold on. Gotta go get my eyelash. 30 seconds. All right. So. So. She got on her live, and I guess she just got really overwhelmed over everything that was happening. She started to cry. She was very upset. And she just had to take a break because it was too much. Everybody was doing too much. This might not be a lash day. Yeah, this is not gonna be a lash day. I'm just gonna put some mascara on. We're gonna keep it pushing because I don't want to do all of that. So, stop that. She went on her live. She was very upset. Like, I feel like it all came on her all at once when she realized what was going on. I think people want the fame and the fortune and all that good stuff, but are not prepared for the consequences that come with it. And there are good consequences and bad consequences. And I don't think she could handle. If you want one, it's not a pick and choose. If you want one, you got to take the other. So, this is just your turn to test your mettle and exactly how bad you want it. Because now you're in the midst of this scandal. And you're used to reporting these scandals. You're not used to being the scandal. So now, she has to figure a way to navigate her way through this scandal and come out the other side and still be whole and not lose a piece of herself in the process. So I think it's good that she decided, look, I gotta take a break. I gotta walk away from this so she can come up with a strategy and rebuild some walls emotionally, so she can continue on her journey to achieving her dreams. That'd be a little bro, because my lashes is puny. That'll do. I'm not really trying to do a whole bunch. Okay, so Woo. So she's taking a break, and we'll see her when she gets back. I'm praying for her because she seemed really broken in that live that she did. Some people was like, because you know, there's always gonna be people who are calling you fake and all kinds of foolishness and shenanigans, and they don't know you, so water off a duck's back. So I'm always doing a nude lip. My eyes are doing a lot today for my liking, so nude lip it is. That's 25 minutes into the shenanigans, and all I talked about was Tasha K and Nicki Minaj. Next time I'm going to take some notes. Was there anything else I wanted to discuss before I get off with you guys? Tonight, a new episode of G Status ATL Hustle comes out. And so I'll probably be doing a review for that this evening. You don't know my lace speed. Doing the most. Let's see. I think Ayanla Fix My Life starts next week. But I have to check that just to be certain, because that super trailer really got me. What else happened this week? Oh, I wanted to discuss that because I thought it was hilarious. So Kim Kardashian put a picture of herself. Apparently it was unflattering. I haven't seen the original picture. She is looking very skinny these days. So much so that her sisters is like, what do you have? Is it eating disorder? What's happening? What's going on with you, sis? So Tyson Beckford, in all his chocolate glory, God, decided to comment on the picture. Something rude, like he don't enjoy her body. I don't think anybody was asking him to. But yeah, he got on her picture and basically mean girled her and body shamed her. Regardless of what's going on with her body, whether Dr. Miami did it, God did it, whoever did it, you do not, as a grown man, get on social media and body shame a woman. There is too many things we as women go through in this life about our bodies. The whole world is always telling us that whatever, if we don't look like this, if we don't do this, if we don't put on all of this face, you know, we're not pretty, we're not acceptable, we're not desirable. And for you to take your bitch ass, excuse me, because I'm going to church and I need to get my life back right with Jesus. But for you to take your behind onto social media and body shame this girl. Now, I'm no Kim Kardashian stan. I don't have a particular problem with her. I don't get up in arms about things that she does or the money that she makes, who she married, who she date, how many babies, like you people seem to have. Like, I don't do all of that because clearly it's none of my business what she does. That's her life. When the day of judgment comes and the Lord is talking to me about what happened in this life, He's not going to ask me anything about Kim Kardashian. And that's how I feel about everybody's situation. If you like it, I love it. Because in the end, the Lord is not going to ask me about you. He going to ask me about the deeds done in this body. And then the long list of sins that I committed in this life, that ain't going to be the one to keep me out. Just saying. So, but she, of course, clapped back, and rightfully so, and was like, sis, we know why you don't like my body. Which I thought was appropriate. Now, people, of course, find a way to be offended. Because what she said wasn't offensive. Accurate, but not offensive. So, oh, she shouldn't have said that. It was homophobic. And y'all know good and damn well that girl is not homophobic. Y'all just find a way to be mad. This is, ugh. But yeah, but now it's getting, now he's mad and in his feelings. And so he done posted 50 Instagram pictures and he's still talking about it. She done left it alone. All she said was, sis, we know why. That's it. And now your masculine pride is hurt. And so now you done put, and you doing memes, you doing the most. And again, you just proving why she called you sis. It is what it is. I had to get these edges together. Okay, so this is pretty much the look. Y'all will see a more lived-in version of this once I get dressed and get back from church and I do the unboxing for the new bundles and all that good gospel stuff. This is 31 darn minutes for no reason at all. I feel like I rambled and didn't talk about anything, but I'm sure it's just my family that's watching this anyway and giving me views. So I love y'all for real. And I will catch you in the next video.